Hey guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the unboxing of the Super Nes, sorry. Obviously it is a bit of a different angle, that's genuinely just because I'm going to try and sit down. Yay, it works. I'm generally trying to try a different angle for this video so you guys can see the unboxing better. Obviously so you can see everything the way you're meant to. Obviously it may take a couple of trials and errors, I can't guarantee it's going to be perfect in one. But yeah, I can give it a go. So obviously you've got the Mini Nes here. As I said to you earlier in the previous video, you have got a few extra games on here, as you can see. You've got everything from Mario to Zelda to Final Fantasy, Kirby, Metroid. You've got quite a few games on here. So first of all, if we unbox this. Obviously this I got brand new from the game store in Basingstoke, and that was literally like on Sunday. Really lucky, as I said in my previous video again. And the cat's going to go on then, quickly. Don't touch the camera. Fatty. Sorry. See, there you go, teething problems. Don't have the cat on the bed when you're doing a video that's fat and wants to move and do a wee. But yeah, as I said, I got this in Basingstoke, and I got this on this Sunday just gone, so pretty much yesterday. They are going on eBay, Gumtree and Amazon for silly prices for like nearly $2.50. If you're going to do that, again, I would recommend that you pretty much just use that money to get the actual proper console, the original, and actually, you know, get half the games in just cart form. Because half of these, there's not, probably 10% of these games are what you're going to play, and the rest of them you're not. Like, there's some that are just like car racing games and just simple games like that, and you're not going to play them. Where I fully admit you're going to play Super Mario 3, Mario Bros 1 and 2, probably Kirby, depending if you've played Kirby before. The Zelda, you're not probably going to play the original Final Fantasy. You can tell people you're going to play it, but you're probably not, because it's far more frustrating and annoying than you ever remember. Pac-Man, let's be honest, everyone freaking is going to play Pac-Man. Mega Man, you're probably going to play. Donkey Kong, you're probably going to play for 10 minutes. And then you're going to get bored and slightly frustrated. So I would just pick out the handful of games that you're going to play if you're going to spend silly money on it. And if not, I would genuinely suggest perhaps, if you're floating about, if you travel a lot, like I am at the moment, then you can, I would say, look in different stores. Like, in my area, you wouldn't have found this for love nor money at 50 quid in game. They're sold out everywhere. They're in CEX second hand for 130 quid, I think. Ridiculous. But just like I think Ashens, I watched his video, he bought one for 130 odd quid. But that's the only way he could get it as well. So it's fair enough. Where, yeah, I was really lucky and managed to get it for 50 quid. That's the only reason I bought it. I have been looking at them, but I wouldn't pay anything else. But right, so if I can get it out. Right, so, and I've kind of hurt my leg. So I can kneel on my right leg, but not my left leg, because I hurt my leg, got ill, and lost half a fingernail in like a week, or actually like 3 days. So I'm going to try not to hurt myself. Here we go. Right, so it comes in this little cute little box. Obviously you do get your instructions on the back, which I won't show you because I haven't actually done the code myself yet. You can get 300 platinum points, which is with My Nintendo, so it's kind of like the Nintendo store. You get free downloads with it. You're going to buy a lot of Nintendo stuff. I would seriously recommend it, just because why the hell not? If you're going to get a free few downloads, you can either download stuff on the Wii U or any of the DS's, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, you've got that. Oh, by the time I've probably put this video up, I would have used that code anyway, just in case anyone sees it and is going to try. So this is the console. It is really tiny, to be fair. I have seen one before because my friend Kerry's actually got one, Kerry and Will. So it's kind of cute, as you can see. It's obviously, this doesn't open, that, which I kind of wish it did. I kind of wish it did for novelty purposes, so like it opened just to look cute, and maybe there was like a fake little cartridge in it, maybe like a fake Gold Zelda cartridge or like a fake Ninja Turtles cartridge or something like that. Obviously it has got the buttons, which the on and off is like a proper button, and the reset button is like the original reset button too. Yeah, obviously the thing I find quite annoying with this, as you can see here, instead of making the controllers USB, they have made them like this, which is a pain in the butt, because then we could go out and we could buy a ton of cheap controllers with USB adapters and we wouldn't care, but they assholes and they say no. But yeah, so obviously in the back you've got the HDMI slot, so it is HDMI ready, which is awesome. And you've got the DCIN one, which is there. It's just a mini micro, pretty much. It, again, the benefit of that is we've all got a mini micro kind of lying about, either we've got with our phones, etc. So I have to admit, if you lose part of it, it's not such a big deal, and that's not an expensive part to replace. It's just the controller that is. So obviously you've got the serial number and all the bits on the bottom, which they normally write. It is really well made. I do genuinely think it's pretty, which is good. It does really look like the original NES, which I quite like, or the Nintendo Entertainment System. But yeah, it is cute. So obviously this is my controller. So I will open this. I think it's good if you just want it for like cheaps, or you can get it cheap and you want it for like cheaps, like say nostalgia reasons or just memories, and that's kind of cool. But if I think, like, I'm a collector, yes, and I'm gonna keep it because I quite like it, but I have to admit, if it was this or a original, I'd just get the original, because I love the old cartridge, like pushing them in and like pressing that button and it kind of pops out. It's like awesome. But yeah, so like the controller's really good. I do think like it holds like an original controller, which is good. Like you want that kind of block, kind of chunky feeling. You know, the buttons are obviously better made, I admit that. Like the controller is better made. Obviously that goes in the front. I'm not going to put it together because I just haven't really got the facilities to kind of be like, look. But I will do like perhaps another video which will show you obviously just the screen and stuff like that, because I know it does have a few little additional things on the screens. But I'm going to do that separately for other reasons as well. So main reasons being Nintendo will bitch because there'll be Nintendo music on the screen. So obviously you get your HDMI cable with it. This is just a generic HDMI lead. It's kind of even like the ones you'd expect to get from like the PlayStation or the Xbox. It's just a generic HDMI. It's probably the same one. No, it's grey, isn't it? I was going to say, it looked like exactly the same one from the Wii U. Then they're probably trying to just reuse the stock. Like, dear God, get it out. But no, it's like they're grey, aren't they? So the only thing that you do need to really kind of, the couple of things you need to know, I would say, is this. So first of all, this is everything you get. So that's obviously the mini micro goes in the back, and then you get a USB. So yeah, obviously bear in mind, I know a lot of us have got this. I do think it's rather cheeky considering the fact, but basically what they've done is most people have got a mobile phone, most people have got iPhones, let's be honest. Okay, some people have got Samsung, some people have got Microsoft phones, Androids, blah blah blah, but we've all pretty much got floating about that kind of white plug, and all you need is one of those. Plug it in and it will work. It is a bit cheeky. They should have just given you a epoxy plug. It's kind of like the DS's, where they're like, oh my god, we're not going to give you a charger. How am I going to play the fucking console? But with the 2DS's, they give you the charger. But the 3DS's, they don't. And the 3DS XLs, which you're paying even more money for, they don't. But yeah, that's my rant over about that, because that is fucking annoying. Especially as I'm the type of person that goes, I don't want like one of those ones that like charges like 4 different things. I want the actual official freaking charger that doesn't break. The next thing you need to know is, I don't know if you can see that, it's... If I fold it over, there you go. It's really not that long, and it's really silly, considering, be honest, most of us are freaking lazy. Most of us either put our TVs on our TV, lay on our bed. Guilty. or if you like, unless your lounge is tiny, this is going to be like, this box is going to be like halfway across the room. Plus, then you've also got to consider, this is the other thing, that every time you want to go back to the menu, you actually have to click the reset button on the actual console. So, if first of all you're just trying it out, you're constantly going to go up and down like a yo-yo. As I've said, you can get additional controllers. I believe it is only up to 2-player. I don't think there's an adapter. Don't you even think about it, young lady. Sorry, it's the cat again. But yeah, again, don't pay more than like the £8 that you're meant to pay for the extra controllers. Like, think about it this way, like, if no one buys it at that price, then eventually they'll put the price down because they just want to get shot of it, and they'll be happy to sell it for the price they paid for it, or even like a couple of quid more, which isn't that bad. But don't pay like 40 quid for it. I genuinely was like, oh, I might get another controller so my boyfriend can play. Oh, no I'm not, because I'm not paying 40 quid for another controller. I'll just like fish around the stores, like the game stores near me. I've got 2 game stores in Southend. I've got one in Basildon, one in freaking Lakeside, like Basingstoke. I go to there. Reading, I can go to Reading. I'm like not even joking. Like, don't pay that price. Like, please don't pay that price. Do not jump on the bed. Come here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to hold the cat, and I'm gonna have to make this video is short because she wants to get back on the bed, and the camera's just going to kill itself because she's fat. Because I've overfed her. Yes, I know you're fat. Oh, shush. Telling lies. Telling people that I'm being mean. But yeah, so obviously let me know what you think about the Mini Nes. Have you got one? Did you really want one? Maybe you got one for Christmas, which was awesome. Yeah, let me know what you think. Obviously, if you think it's a bit of a lucky find that I managed to find one of these in like the game store brand new for like 50 quid. It's awesome. And actually, just in case. Ouch. Ouch. I leant on my leg and it kind of hurt. In case people actually think. Right, I'm going to fold this over. In case people actually think that I guess like I'm just like fibbing and being like, yeah, I totally got this for 50 quid and I didn't. Like, and I perhaps like paid more money for it. I folded this across so you can't actually see my card details. But this is my game receipt. As you can see, Mini Nes $49.99, and that was done at $1.54 in the Basingstoke store. There we go. On the 8th of the 1st, 2017. So that was literally, obviously you can see my other games I bought. I said the 3 for 2 that they were. But yeah, so it is possible to find them out there. Just keep looking if you really want it. You will be lucky enough to find it. I said I've been looking and umming and ahhing and going, but no, it's not worth it. And then I saw the box at the back of the till area, and I just asked him, I was like, is that just display purposes, like to advertise it, or is it actually the console? And the gentleman was really nice. He's like the really bubbly one in Basingstoke. If anyone's from Basingstoke, he's like really bubbly. I think he's American, but he's really happy. And he's always really helpful too. Every time I've been in there, like a couple of times I've been in there. Yeah, and he oh, actually, I don't know. Should we say? I don't actually know if it says. Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Sometimes they tell you their names. I don't think it tells you their names. Sometimes it does. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, and he was like, no, let me have a look. Oh no, it's genuinely the console. Like, if you want to have a look at it. So I had a look at the box. I was like, how much is it? Because I thought perhaps it had been traded in and they were trying to fob it off at like a more expensive price, like some stores like to do, like CX. And he was like, no, it's for 50 quid. But obviously $49.99, let's be honest, 50 quid. And he was like, yeah, it's 50 quid. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I'll take that then. And then, like, I just went and bought it, and it was awesome. And we actually played it when I got back to my boyfriend's, and that was really good. But, like, personally, yeah, like, even if I wanted to just get rid of this, like, tomorrow, I could probably quite take it into another store, or like a CX or a base coat and sell it for like 70, 80 quid, and they'd sell it for 130, and that's like a 30 quid profit. I wouldn't personally do that. Like, I'm honest, I would just sell it on like Gumtree, hopefully to someone that isn't a collector, and someone that, or is a collector but isn't a knob and just wants to like collect it. Or maybe someone that actually wants it for their child, but unfortunately their child isn't going to get one at 250, but they're going to get one at 50, just so someone else has like a chance of playing it, just because that's what I'm like. But yeah, but let me know what you think. I said maybe you got one for Christmas. Leave me any comments in the question box below, on the comment section below. I will always answer all my comments. Obviously it may take me about a week, but I always answer them no matter what. Don't forget to hit that like button down in that corner and subscribe as well. Also, if you subscribe, you have to hit the bell now to get notifications of my videos. Obviously that counts with any YouTuber you watch. I'm more than happy to say that, just because like I want to help any other YouTubers out there as well, whether they're like massive like freaking PewDiePie, or if they're like completely tiny channels like mine, like little channels that are like off to the side and get forgotten. And I do funny voices, and I apologise. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you think this is like an awesome little find? And obviously I will get back to you, and I will reply to any comments. And don't forget to look through my other videos as well. I have got loads of videos now, and obviously again, if you leave me comments on those, I will go back and reply to those too. But thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. And obviously thank you very much. Bye.